Hello and good morning, my fellow trucketeers. How the devil is everybody? Today is a day that is, I can't remember now, the 20th of September. There we go. The day after the old Queenie's funeral, bless her. God save the King and all that. God, I can't say nothing right. Anyway, today it is currently, what is it, 12 o'clock now? I've already been out and done one little job. I wasn't going to film today, but I thought, sod it, I might as well. So I've done one little local job. I've been in work for a total of an hour and 37 minutes. So I had a late start this morning, 10:30, because I had a doctor's appointment this morning. Yes, joy of joy. Yes, I've found a little lump in one of my breasticles. So need to go get it checked out. Anyway, the doctor said it could just be a hematoma, because I've hit myself there plenty of times. Sort of, I've stood on the back of the trailer on the side rails with muddy boots and slipped and landed on my chest. Only fell about that far, that's 5 or 6 inches. But he said it could be enough. I've hit myself with the bottom of the door, and I don't know. I'm just generally not clumsy, but occasionally you do get something smack you in one of the breasticles, and he said it could potentially just be a hematoma, but he's going to book me in with a breast cancer clinic to go get the double check, see, make sure everything's okay. So yeah, you won't hear anything on that until I've found out about it. So it could be about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 weeks or whatever. He said he's going to check me in one of them, because it would generally be a lot quicker. He said because the wait for a scan at hospital could be up to 6 months, maybe longer. So I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to wait that long. So fingers crossed it's nothing major. If it is, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it and get stuff cut out of me. Because why not? Anyway, we had one little job. We had to go to CJ Phillips here in Bridport, go collect 6 ton of stone of some sort. That got dropped off at the yard. It's going off up to Bristol later on. I've just swapped over a load of boxes. I've got a load of boxes on now, which are going to Exeter. So I'm going to go get them dropped off. They're all it's a handball jobby. And then once they're off, I've got to go collect a whole load of recycling, and then that's got to go up to Lincoln to go get unloaded. So that's going to be me for most of the day. I'm probably going to run reasonably late today, we'll see. I don't mind only having half a day, we'll see what happens. So yeah, in about 2, 4, 6 weeks or whatever, maybe a bit longer, I'll have to have another day off or half a day off to go get a scan or whatever. It is what it is. That's life. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to head off to Exeter. I will see you shortly. Ta-ta for now. Right, here we are in Exeter. Yes, I'll turn my cameras on a bit late, so you're not going to get much footage of this bit. The car sat right on my rear. You do realise I'm going to sneak over a little bit because I need to get my trailer around this corner. Silly people. There we go. Anyway, we're nearly at the customer now, so I've just got to pop in, loop round. I assume they're going to want me at the usual place, because this is all handball stuff, because it's all a load of boxes. It's all like calendar stands and stuff like that, Christmas card stands and whatever. Do a lot of work for these people. So usually it gets handballed off and put into a different little storage warehouse thingy. So sometimes I open them, sometimes I don't. Depends how old and tired I'm feeling. I'm feeling a little bit tired now, because I had to handball it all on, because one of the other guys collected on the urban trailer. So swapped it back over onto this trailer, because I've got to use this trailer to collect the recycling with, because this goes back up to, because it's Josh Highfields' trailer, so or JS Highfields. So this has got to go back up there, and that's where the recycling place is. So I assume I'm going to be dropping the trailer off when I get there. I don't know if we've got one of our own trailers there, and I think I've missed the customer. I have. Too busy yakking. Oh well. Can I reverse into this road without any issues? Because I don't particularly want to go all the way out and loop back round and come back in. Oh, you silly bugger. What are you waiting for? Just go. Thanks, pal. That van's going there. Alright, if no one else comes out, I'm going to spin round in that road quickly. Is there anyone behind me? I'll reverse on that road quickly. It's going to be a blindside one, but we'll be alright. Things you do when you miss a corner. Saves me going back out because I certainly left down turn only. So I'll have to go out and go around the roundabout that's down the other way. Whereas here I can just spin around quickly. Oh dear. I only just missed it because it's right here. No, you being part there is not going to help me. My trailer might miss you. Yeah, we're going to miss you. We're all good. I need to be where these guys are, I think. So I'll have to figure it out in a minute. Where you going, Mr. Gregory's? Alright, let's spin round quickly and then I'll go see where they want me. Don't like spinning around on this side. I prefer doing a spinny on the other side. Alright, let's just stop here a minute. I'll go find someone. I'll see you in a bit. Right, here we are. So, we're all parked up, ready to unload. I've got muddy wheels already. First drop, big puddle. Nightmare. Also a bit of damage from a forklift driver, I'll show you that in a minute. These things happen. Yeah. This is literally what we've got on. Just a whole load of boxes. I mean, they're light as anything. I could literally pick up about 10 of them if I could get them in my arms. I could lift up loads of them. They're light as anything. All calendar stands. So there's not many on there. So I shouldn't take too long when they come out to unload it. About 4 or 5 of them come out and then I'll handball it off and walk it into the warehouse. So yeah, nice and easy. Yeah, when I loaded up the first loader, the forklift driver pushed the pallet on. So I loaded it up from one side. And I heard him hit something. And I thought it was my donut, but there's no marks on it. I thought, oh, okay. Got back to the yard and realised that had happened. So it obviously hit that and broke it, but it didn't fall out. But the drive back to the yard made it come out, so that's got to be replaced. So that'll go down as a defect for tomorrow. Never mind. Anyway, let's wait till this gets unloaded and crack on down the road to get the recycling on. Good times. Right, we're all unloaded. Now I'm on a bay. They did unload half of it in the other warehousey bit, like I said. So go wide so I can get out of here in one go. Hopefully, maybe. You never know. 9 miles away. Weir's out. Yeah, so they wanted half of it in that little warehouse there. And then he came out and said, do you mind parking on the bay, put the rest in the bay? I was like, yeah, sure, no trouble. So yeah, back on the bay. So I just got to hop out quick and shut me back doors. Right, sorted. Now, because of how close that little, I guess used to be a gatehouse that they used, but they obviously don't use it anymore. Or someone else used to use. Sorry, concentrating. Yeah, so they obviously don't use it anymore. Or it was probably there for an old person who used to use that building for whatever reason. It's a bit close to bay 1, so being able to reverse him from that angle was a bit tight, so it took me about 3 shunts to get it on the bay properly, so I had to sort of like getting as much as I could at an angle and then sort of like come out back and over again, back, just to get it somewhat on the bay, because I had a load of pallets next to the bay as well, so I had to be careful not to hit them, so I couldn't like skew it in too sharp because the back end would have kicked out and probably hit the pallets. So yeah, took a little while. Yeah, took a couple of shunts to get on, it weren't too bad. Yeah, so now we're off to go to the recycling place, which is literally 5 minutes away from here. Probably not even that. So I'll just take you in the whole way, because it's not too far. The usual recycling bit. The usual place we get recycling from. Oh, this guy's let me go. Good man. I was a bit unprepared for that because I was going to wait. So the guy's put my foot down. It's like, let's go. Thank you very much, Mr. Recycling person, dude. Garbage truck thing. Top man. Yeah, usually at this recycling place we got our own trailers. We got to strap it in using ratchet straps, because well, that's how you strap stuff in. But this is an XL rated curtain with straps, this trailer, so I can literally use the internal straps to strap the bales in. But one day I'm going to have to show you how I strap it, because when they got the plastic bales in, it's too close to the roof to be able to throw straps through. Like literally, it's quite difficult. Like you probably have about that much room, if that. So it's quite hard to chuck the straps through. I mean, they got a ladder so you can stand up, but even then it's still difficult to get through. So what I do is I hook the straps to one side, and then I chuck them over the roof on the other side. So then as they push the bales in, the strap goes over the top of the bales, and then I can pull it down. So I'll have to show you that one day when I do that, because there's no other way to strap the bales really. It could be quite difficult. But like I said, because this is one of Josh Highfields' trailers, or JS Highfields' trailers, or JSH, no, JS Highfields, yeah. It's a XL rated trailer and curtain, so what was it? Positive load you need, so no more than 80mm between anything inside. Of course, being bales, it's perfectly fine. So I'll just use the internals for this load. That's what I always did at Lanham's, so it'll be alright for this one. Not a problem. So we'll go get these on, internally strap them, and away we go. So what I'll do, because they push them on one side, is I'll get a load of straps up on one side. I'll wait for him to put all the bales on, and then I'll strap up this side. So I'll jump on the back, put all the straps in, and then strap up this side when they're done. That way, completely strap them, not a problem. Which means I have to undo them then when I get to the delivery point. Kind of ideal I had that drop first, because then it puts me on the correct side of the road to then get to this collection, because like I said, you can't get to it from the dual carriageway. You have to sort of come up here, turn around the roundabout and come back down this way. Should probably plug me sat nav in at some point as well. I bet I could potentially get to the delivery point. I've got a rough idea how to get there, but it'd just be easier to use the sat nav. I mean, I've been there enough times. I should know roughly how to get there. I suppose you might want an update on the diet. Yeah, it's going alright. I'm not being that strict on it at the weekends, so I'm using the weekends as my cheat days. I'm still keeping a little eye on it, because it's quite difficult to, with home cooked meals when there's so many of you at home, it's quite difficult to measure everything out and work everything out, so I can't be asked to do that. That's why I'll do it during the week when I'm in the truck, because then that way everything's all written on the packet, so I know exactly what everything is. So when I'm at home, I'll just be careful on snacking, just not snack as much. And then, yeah, I haven't weighed myself, so I can't give you an update, but it's nice to not feel bloated all the time, I guess, because I am a bugger for overeating. I don't know when to stop. I'll eat and I think, oh, I can still squeeze a bit more in, eat a little bit more, and it's like, oh, no, I'm done. Oh, a bit tired, up on the curb. There we go. Anyway, I'm going to go in here, get loaded. I will see you in a bit, I guess. Hopefully it won't be in here too long. All depends how many other trucks are loading up, I guess. Righto, we are loaded, strapped up and ready to go. We have, I don't know, 51 bales of plastic on to go recycling, or to go be recycled. Yes, we're a total of 30 point. Oh, we're getting close to that car. It's alright, we're past it. Whew, that was close. We are 30 tonnes, 460. It kept sort of cycling between 440 and 460. The wind was probably moving the truck ever so slightly to make it change. So yeah, we're either 30 440 or 30 460. So yeah, just under 30 and a half tonnes. So yeah, all good. So not overly heavy. You know, we could still be another 13 and a half tonnes heavier. Oh, so scooch you on over a bit if we can. Not enough room here, really. Never mind. Anyway, this has all got to go up to Lincoln sort of area. So I'm going to mosey on up the M5 onto the M1 and up that way somewhere. So yeah, I know we got to hit the M18 at some point, or actually that's if we come down to it. I think we can shoot up around past I want to say Peterborough, but I don't know. We'll figure something out. I'll plummet into the old sat-nav and find out exactly where I'm going in a bit anyway. Like I said, I could potentially get there. I know roughly where it is in my head. It's just actually doing it without sat-nav, so I've set it up. It's all there, ready to go. So off we go, off to Lincoln. It's already 3 o'clock, but then I didn't start till 10:30, so I can crack on. I'll get all the way up there tonight anyway. It doesn't really make a difference to me. Right. See you in a bit. So we've got up as far as Strensham so far, and I was never going to make it in one go anyway, because it's more than 5 hours to get to destination. So I thought, sod it, I'm going to stop at Strensham. It's 6:30 now, so I stopped at 6. So I had a 15-minute already, so just needed another 30 to clear me driving time. So now I can get all the way up to the customer now. Where's I going with this? Yeah, so I stopped and had me dinner. So I thought, why not? And now I'm going to continue the rest of the way up to Lincoln. Yeah. So we're nice and full now. I have a snack by the time I get there, and that should keep me within me 2,000 calories for the day. You're all going to get bored of me saying about this, but you know, being as a fact I sit on my backside for most of the day, you got to do something, otherwise, well, there'll be a lot more of me to love, more than I would like there to be anyway. Yeah. Anyway, as I left the collection point, I got a phone call from the hospital. So they actually have a slot for me on Monday. So 2 o'clock Monday, I'm going to go in for a scan to see if everything's okay or not. So yeah. So probably in next week's video, you'll probably have an answer as to what the hell's going on. Yeah. So fun times. Place your bets now. Do I have the big C or not? Oh dear. I know it's not something to be joked about, but to be honest, even if I do have it, I'll still joke about it because that's who I am. That's how I deal with these things. So yeah, we'll look forward to that one next week. Well, as much as you can do, I guess. So yeah. Chances are it's just a fatty deposit. So I've got a couple of little lumps on my arm. Nothing major, you can't see it, but I can feel them. So I've got a little one there, and I've got one on my leg. I've had them for years. I've probably had them for a good 10, 15 years, most of them. Only got the 3 or 4. And they're only like little fatty deposits under the skin, so there's nothing major. But this one here sort of got me a little bit worried, so I thought, I better go get it checked out. As you do. Because men are prone to breast cancer, so if you do feel something out of the ordinary, please go get yourself checked out. It is all important. And the sooner you get it, the better it will be. The more likely you are to recover from it. So yeah, do as I did. Get an appointment. Get yourself checked out. So tune in next week. Anyway, I'm going to crack on up to Lincoln. I'm going to go get this stuff off, and then we'll see where we go from there. I think I'll be stopping in the airfield tonight. I think I've got to go up there, get this. Sorry, I know I said I'm going, but I've got to go up there, get this booked in, ready for delivering, and then drop this trailer off at Highfields, and then collect one of our trailers, and then I'm going to stop on the airfield for the night to go collect some seeds tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you in about 2 hours and 48 minutes, roughly. Right, here we are. Many hours later. It's currently 9:15. Yeah, up near Lincoln-ish sort of way. So yeah, Gainsborough, Immingham, Lincoln. That sort of area. Gives you a rough idea. I'm sure you've seen me come up here a million times before anyway. So, obviously driving at night time, a lot of people seem to, at the moment, seem to be forgetting they got their full beams on. At least this guy turned his off when he saw me. There's been a few people that have just like carried on with the full beams on. Driven past about 5, 6, 7 other people. But I've noticed a lot of people don't seem to flash people when they got their full beams on. Someone's got their full beams and they're coming towards me. I'm going to flash my spotlights at them until they turn their lights off. Which I have done. I have had to do several times tonight. Probably a good 5 or 6 times at least. I mean, in the grand scale of things, that's not many, but it's just people not paying attention. Turn your lights off if you see someone, or down anyway. Turn your full beams off. It's rather irritating. Not too bad in the truck, but it's still dazzling. When you're in a car, it's awful. Sometimes just normal headlights are bad enough. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I've noticed a lot of people, when they got someone coming towards them with full beams on, they don't flash them to let them know. Oh, I do. Yep. It's like spotlights on. Whoosh. You're going to know you've got your full beams on, because I'll have them on solid for a bit, and if you get that close to me, I'll just then flash, 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 you know, until you do notice that it's you, and then turn them off. So. Because I like my retinas to be in one piece if we can help it. Anyway, we're nearly at the, I say delivery point in inverted commas. Like I say, I've got to go there and book it in for tomorrow, and then drop it off in Highfields yard, which I have the gate code for. I never had it before, and then last time I struggled to get out because I asked the driver if he'd let me out when I'm done during the trailer swap. He said, yeah. And he buggered off before I'd done. But luckily one of our other drivers came and then he gave me the gate code, so I know the gate code. I'm sure I could have just run my boss and got it anyway, because I'm pretty sure he's got it. So I'll go in there, pick up my trailer, come back out into the airfield, and then oh, this is the entrance here. I missed it then. And do what I got to do. I'm hoping there's space for me somewhere. There's quite a few trucks here. There's a lot of trucks here. And they all park up here. I'm hoping there's space down there. Normally there's space down there, so I'm going to park down here if I can. There's a car where I normally park. I can park anywhere along here, it's not really too much of an issue. Yeah, I'll probably just chip on the end in behind this car. That's where I'm going to stop for the night. go see mate in the gatehouse and get this load booked in. It's not got the lumpy stuff just yet. Okay. Hopefully someone there, otherwise I'm going to have trouble booking this in. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Right, that was nice and easy. It's all booked in. Don't make it a bit too long, so it's all going to be dark. Dark. Yeah, it's like 2 minutes to go book in. So he's booked it in ready for some point tomorrow. So well, Highfields guys, they shunt the guy, bring it around. Yes. And then they'll get it tipped. Speaking of the Highfield shunter, there he is now. Thing is, I've got to go into that dark yard now. Actually, I don't know if it's floodlit or not. I don't know. Find out when I get there. And then got to try and find our trailer, and then I've got to take my strap box off the back of here and then put it onto our trailer. So hopefully I can park relatively close, because well, I can always dump the strap box on the back of my catwalk for now. Well, just chuck it on the back of there. So I'll drive around and find my trailer. Don't full beam myself for sure. That guy doesn't want full beams in his curtains while he's trying to sleep. He's got blackout curtains, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright. One. Enter? Question mark? Oh. 1. There we go. Helps if you press the right numbers. It's not 1111, by the way. I ain't gonna tell you what the code is because I'm not an idiot. Because you never know who's listening. Dun dun dun. Right, where the devil is our trailer? I don't know what trailer it is either. Could be anywhere. Down here. Sometimes I find it's one's down this way. Right? Nope. Ah, that could be it. Oh, curtains are wide open. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have to shut the curtains up. Never mind. Hold on, is that one of our trailers as well? Oh, there's two of ours here. Okay. Huh. Which one do I take? I've got a pick of two. Lucky me. Alright, let's dump this trailer over here. And then I'll figure out which one of them I want to take. That looks like a tight space. I'm going to go for the easier option and park next to our trailers because there's a bigger gap there. This is tighter than I'd like. Got a weighbridge right in front of me, my way. That's right, we're nearly in. I'm going to abandon it anyway, so I don't care. Just get on in here and that's it. Whether I'm taking up 2 spaces or not. Right. Oh no, that's a trailer swap done. Not too bad. I had the choice of 2 trailers. I thought I'd take the one that I left here. I left this one here, what, about 3 weeks ago now, I think? Something like that. Right, 1, 1, 1, 1. Enter. There we go. Now we can go out, park up, and go to sleep. It's going to be 10 o'clock by the time we get round and get parked up. Just close my window because there's a lot of dust in it. Not too much dust coming in the cab. See what hovering around me spotlights on top. Yeah. Yeah, so all the curtains are open on this one for some reason, but never mind. Closed them all up. And away we go. This one's still got a bloody great hole in the side from where I had the curtains cut when I had the fertiliser on. Took the picture of, I think. Yeah, it's alright. I've got a bit of duct tape, so I might jump in the back and patch up on the inside. But that can wait till tomorrow morning, because I can't be bothered to do it now. Yeah. Yep, so we're going to drive along the airfield and stop up, go to bed, pretty much. Yeah. So I'll leave it here for now, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at some point. I'll probably see you when I've left here. I'll probably see you when I'm near the customer that I'm collecting from, because I don't think I'm any more than an hour away from there, so I ain't going to get there before. What time is it now? 10. So if I go to bed now and have a 9 off, I'm going to have a reduced rest. So what's that? 7 o'clock I'll be starting. So yeah, I probably won't be getting there till about 8:15 tomorrow. See how we go. Hopefully the cafe at the end of the runway is open tomorrow, because then I can have a egg and bacon sandwich in the morning. That'd be nice. Have a little treat. It'd probably be a good 400 or 500 calories, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Oh, I'm all hot and sweaty now. Which is not what I want just before bedtime, but that's fine. I'll just have the windows open for about half hour before I go to sleep. And get my head down. Have a bit of a drink of water, sort myself out. Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Alright, hello and good morning. Bright day today. Well, I'm not saying it's bright, it's not really bright. But we're light now, we're not filming in the dark now. Until later maybe. Depends what time I go on till. So I started at about 7:10 this morning by the time I got my ass in gear. And it is currently 8:10. So we're just going on around the A15 around Lincoln. Then we got to turn off in a bit to actually go to where the customer is. Excuse me. We go collect some seeds. Yeah. Obviously I'm going to have to go to a farm somewhere to deliver them. I haven't had my Weetabix this morning, I can't speak properly. Yeah. So I don't know exactly where I'm going with them. All I know is I'm heading to the seed place and picking up some seeds. I guess I'll go in there and just go, "Hi, I'm from Cairns. I need seeds." And hopefully they know where I'm going. If not, I'll have to message the boss and say, where am I actually going with these? Now, I think I've been here before, actually, and collected. I think. Can't remember. My boss did say the name of it in Lincoln. I'm pretty sure I've been there before. Not that I remember where it is. RAF Waddington. Been there before. That was for a super duper secret mission, moving some things. That was pretty cool. Fortunately, military stuff, can't film it. So you won't get to see that side of it. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and ask about filming military stuff. I'm just not going to film it. So, unfortunately, you will miss out on that. Not done much. Moved a few containers here and there, and that was a load of other stuff. I know what it is, but I can't really tell you. So if I tell you, I'd have to kill you. Keep on it. Terrible. Leave a comment, did I make you yawn? Alright, I'm pretty sure it's one of these. Ah, there it is, yeah, this one. Is it? Wait for this car to go by. And we'll sneak in and go in the office and be like, hi, I've come to collect things. Oh. I don't need the weighbridge. Alright, I'm just going to pull over it. I'll see you in a bit. Alright. That is us loaded. Ooh. Got about 1 million bags of seeds on. I don't know, I can't remember counting. It's 51 bags, I think it is, technically. There's like 6 pallets on the back, but one of them's only got, no, more than that, 8. There's like 8 pallets on the back, but 7 of them have 2 bags and one of them has 1 bag on. So it probably works out to 51 bags of seeds on for 6 different customers by the looks of it. Though 3 of the customers have the same postcode, so goes to the same place, question mark? No idea. Ah well. We're gonna head down south. Oh, I wanted to go that way apparently. Oh well, I'll look round the roundabout and go through. Yeah, so we're gonna head down south and hopefully get some of this off. It's gonna take me just over 5 hours to get down there anyway. So we might as well crack on. Get as far as we can, have a break. Then continue the rest of our way. I take it I'm going to be unloading these because I'm pretty sure last time I collected seeds I didn't deliver them, I just traded swap with someone, which could potentially happen again. So you never know, you might watch me doing 1 million different drops, or you might watch me trade swap with someone. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, I will see you shortly. I say shortly, it's going to be multiple hours for me, but for you it'll be a few seconds. You know how the game works. So, we're not too far down. We're not on the M69. Such a child. Yeah, well, I pulled onto the M1, popped into Leicester Forest Service to go get a drink and use toilet and whatever. Go for a little tinkle, splash me boots, and yeah, I got back in the truck and that, sat here for a couple, oh, I've had a 10-minute break, I might as well have a 15. So I sat there, all of a sudden, loads of smoke out, steam out the front. Yeah, I think the expansion tanks let go. It's obviously built up too much pressure and decided I didn't want to. The thing is, the expansion tank on this was replaced about 2 months ago because it had a bit of a leak on the bottom where the sensor is, I think. So it was replaced, so it's under warranty still. So I put a little bit of coolant back in. I rung up and sort of said, and they said don't really want to call recovery if we don't have to. So I've put a bit of water back in. I've put the radiator cap back on loosely so it doesn't build up too much pressure. It'll still run, it just won't pressurise too much. So I'm going to try and nurse it back to the yard to then hopefully it'll be alright. So just got to keep an eye on the old temperature now while we're travelling on down. It's all part of trucking. Does happen to other brands, not just DAF, before you say anything. I know people like to have a pick on DAFs breaking down. Unfortunately it happens to every truck. But you know, when you think DAF's probably the most popular truck in the UK, as in there's probably more DAFs on the road in the UK than any other brand. That's why you hear about them breaking down more often. I haven't technically broke down, it's just had a little fault. So just got to nurse it back. But I have spoken to someone else who has had an issue with their truck. And the manufacturer of said truck has said, please don't post anything on social media about this. So I'm not going to say who, what, why, when and where. I'm just saying that some companies hide some faults away from people, so yeah. That's why you probably don't hear about certain other, maybe more sought after brands breaking as such. So yeah, just gonna put that out there. Anyway, I'm gonna try and nurse her down to Exeter to at least get the first drop off, because Exeter is pretty much near the yard anyway. So it's only gonna add like an extra half hour on the journey if I go do that drop anyway, and then we'll try and nurse it back from there. So temperature's holding steady at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on it. Oh joy. Alright, here we are on the M5 down by Exeter, just about to come off at our junction, mate. Yes, jolly good and all that. Yeah, so the first 3 drops all go to the same place anyway, so technically 4. 2 of them are named the same one. They've all got the same phone number, all got the same postcode, so they're all going to the same place. I did try to ring the customer because I was supposed to ring half hour before, but no answer, so I'm just going to go there. Now I think the next one is a business, and the one after that is a farm. I know farms are businesses, but one's like a company of sorts, and it looks like they shut by 5, so I'm not going to be able to get down to Salt Ash to get that off. The truck's holding temperature, so it's alright at the moment, but I don't know, it was still leaking when I stopped the stanchion for a half-hour break. So yeah, it's going to need to go in to have the expansion tank replaced under warranty, because it's only about 2 months old. I think it's where the seam is across the tank. I'll show you when I get out. I think it's blown through that, so when there's a bit of pressure in there, it's forcing the water out through the seam on the tank. So yeah, so I kept the cap loose to hopefully the pressure doesn't build up too much. So we'll see what happens when I get to my customer. It might do it again. Poof, loads of water everywhere. I'll see what happens. But I don't think I'm going to be able to make Salt Ash by 5 o'clock anyway, and I have to be back in the yard tonight because apparently I've got a job to do in Honiton tomorrow and it needs to go. So the other 2 drops I got on the here, because there's 26 bags for this place and then 25 down there, 20 for one customer, 5 for the other. So it's going to be a case of get at least half of it off here anyway. So there is that. Just means the front of the trailer is going to be quite heavy. Thing is, I'm going to have to keep an eye out for this customer because I don't know exactly where they are. Because I've got about, like I said, there's 4 different addresses, but they've all got the same postcode and all got the same phone number. So I'm just going to go to the industrial estate that's up here and hope it's in there if I don't see it beforehand. I hope they're still there anyway. Be annoying if I can't get anything off. You know, they've all gone home by like 3:45. Wouldn't surprise me with some companies though. Sometimes you get to them, oh yeah, we don't unload after 11 o'clock. So, really? Really? Nightmare. That was Skip Dude again. Just passed him again. So, alright Daryl, you're on the video again. Fun times. I spoke to him for ages actually. Terrible keeping contact with people, really am. Because I'm quite a solitary person in reality, so quite happy, quite content with my own company. That's why this job sort of works for me. I don't get the loneliness that some people get with it. Not yet, anyway. I mean, I've got you a lot to talk to. I mean, you don't really talk back to me because I'm just talking to a bit of plastic that's on my window. A bit of electrical equipment. It is weird when you start vlogging, you start talking to the camera on your own. You feel a bit weird at first. I'm still a bit weirded out doing it out and about. Or people are going to look at me and think, who the hell's this weirdo? I mean, they're not wrong. Alright. This is the estate I want here, I think. There you go, check out Daryl's channel. I'll post the link in the thingy. And I mean, I've got a list of loads of different vloggers in the thing anyway, but Daryl's will be directly in the description, so you'll see it. Yes. Right, Hill Barton. So it must be in here somewhere. Hope it is anyway. Otherwise I'm at a loss. This way. Well, that says Volvo. I don't want Volvo. This says more companies further ahead. Find that in a minute. Let's wait for this truck to go in there. You're just going to do what I was just about to think of doing anyway. Because I don't know exactly where the customer is that I'm going to. Could be anywhere. Got to be one of these. Landfill? No, not that. I wonder if that's it over there. I don't know. I really don't know. I keep going down there until I can't go any further, really. Well, you can't turn around here, sir. Oh well. Thank you. Oh yeah, I said they were up this way, but then they could have been down one of them other roads hiding somewhere. I probably need to turn around down here and come back up. Oh, I'll pop in here, see if someone can help me. Oh well. I don't mind if I quickly whip through their yard. Please report to office on way out. Hello?
Yeah, what are you saying?
I'm lost.
What are you looking for? Right, go forward a bit, Johnny.
Go forward a bit.
Go down there, after the
Alright. So I don't need here. Go over there. I am recording, by the way.
Huh?
I am recording, by the way. Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Stuart Partners Limited.
Oh, what, the feed store?
Yeah, I missed it.
Straight down there.
It is the next one.
Yeah, but you need the gate code, which I don't know what it is.
Ah, right, okay.
I can ask Dave.
Yeah. I thought I don't want to go any further, so I thought I'd see if I can turn around in here and then. Yeah.
Going straight up there.
Yeah.
The barrier.
Alright, okay.
Which might or might not be open.
Yeah.
But then when you go in there.
Yeah. Right, so here we are at the farm, just unloaded. Boop, get the seeds off. Anyway, yeah, I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, I think it's been leaking from the seam here. You can see it moves, it shouldn't do, would have thought. I think it's blown out through there. So luckily it's not. I've only had a couple of drips, so it's kind of calmed down at the moment. So hopefully it'll be alright to get back to the yard. I've still got that somewhat loose, so hopefully the pressure won't build up too much more. And I'll get back to the yard. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to let this guy unload us. And I'm not going to bother him with filming it, so you've seen bags of stuff come off before. So we get that done. And yeah, fun times. We should make it back. Alright, see if we can do a spinny in here. It's a fairly sizable yard, so I can't see why not. Need a bit more room. Or I'll just reverse it out through the gateway. Be easy enough. Oopsie. Oh dear, what's going on here? Are they redoing the road? That's no good because I need to go up the road. It's alright to go that way? That's obviously right. I think they're just putting down a little bit of extra tarmacking on the road. Anyway, yeah, where I got to EMS's yard. And I thought, oh bugger it, I can't really go any further. I'm going to have a tire all over my wheels now. Yeah, I couldn't get any further because there's a barrier. So I thought, okay, I'll go in EMS's yard and turn around. And as I drove in, Chloe Skipchick was there. So pop over to Chloe's channel and go give her a subscribe and a hello and everything. Tell her I sent you. And she sort of called me over and that, and she said, asked me where I was going. I said here, well, for this place. And she was like, oh yeah, you need to go through the barrier at the end, but you need a code for it. So she rung up someone she knew that had the code, and then they gave me the code, so I managed to get through and get my delivery done. So thank you very much, Chloe. Great help. Oh, someone else is coming through the barrier now, so I need to go through there. That's handy. So where are you going? Yeah, you go that way, good man. You gonna stay up, barrier? You gonna stay up for me? It'll be nice. Yeah, excellent. Don't even have to put the code in. Yeah. So it was nice to see her. Obviously saw Darryl on the way up, so two of EMS's workers that also do videos. Anyway, truck's okay at the moment, so I'm going to take it back to the yard. The other two drops I've got on are going to be done Friday. There was Chloe just waving at me, so I thought I'd give her a blast of the horns. yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go take this back to the yard. Hope maybe get it fixed overnight and then do some other work, sort of tomorrow. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Like I said, hopefully it gets fixed overnight. So see what happens there. I'm gonna get through that in the curb. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's going to be this video, I think, because there's not much more to show than that. So you've seen one drop anyway, at least, which is always fun. Always fun indeed. Oh, oh, bumpy, bumpy. Yeah. Cut a bit short, but it is what it is. My truck's damaged. It needs to be fixed. So I could be in a different truck tomorrow. You never know. Anyway, there's not much more to film. I'm just literally going to head back to the yard from here, which is back up the M5 for a junction. Then down the A30 into Honiton, along the A35 back into the yard, which you've seen a million times. So I'll leave it here. I'll let you know how my truck got on in the next video anyway. So you've seen 2 days worth of work, that'll do. And obviously I'll let you know how my hospital visit goes as well, my old scan. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. It's entirely up to you. Either way, it does the video good. Obviously thumbs up does the video better than thumbs down, so if you could all give it a thumbs up, that'd be even better. But you know, at the end of the day, it's your choice. If you didn't like it, then give it a thumbs down. Obviously, when I've done that social experiment and told everyone to give a thumbs down, it did actually affect the video quite a bit. So yeah, don't do that. Also, if you want to, subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you nothing, and then you get to see when my videos are released. If you're not fussed about that, my videos are released at 6 PM every Monday anyway. And you get the odd car video in between somewhen on the odd occasion that I have one to release. Am I actually going to get out of here at all today? There we go. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what you think on my situation. As far as I'm concerned, it is what it is. You know, you get given these cards sometimes and you just got to play the game that's handed to you. Yeah. Like I said, we'll find out. And share my video if somebody you think might like it. Yeah. So I'm going to sit in all this traffic now. Which looks like it's going all the way back out towards Exeter, so that's going to be fun. So, should have cut through that way and gone to Sidmouth and then up through that way. Ah well, never mind. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Take it easy. Look after yourselves. Thanks for Thanks for trucking around with Jono. Drive safely, and I'll see you in the next one. God, I'm a mess, aren't I? Goodbye.